Deserts Run is one of the toughest and probably the most prestigious ultramarathon in the world. 4 deserts: Namib, Gobi, Atacama, and the last desert in Antarctica. I've heard it's 250 kilometers in 7 days with just a place in a tent and water. Corinne, it sounds like a cosmic, almost outrageous challenge. Tell me, what is your why behind this race? Why did you decide to take part in 4 Deserts Run?
Well, it's probably called midlife crisis. Because this crazy decision I took when I turned 50. You know, we live in a society where women tend to have very busy lives with, you know, being a wife, being a mom, the kids, and professional women on top of it, run a business. And when I was turning 50, actually my adult daughters were getting ready to leave the house, and nobody really talks about it, but this empty nest syndrome is real. And then I was like, you know, nobody was asking me to drive or to cook a special meal or to have friends over, and I thought, I want to live the next chapter of my life as a woman, consciously adding value for it to be adventurous and fun. So that was a really conscious thing. My whole surroundings, friends and family, they joke about that is a bloody midlife crisis to have, because 250 kilometers is not something. It's not good for the body, and it needs a lot of preparation. It needs a lot of time. So I think this is how it all started. I just wanted, it was first for me because as a woman I wanted to have a next interesting chapter. I wanted it to make sense, and then it became like a snowball, you know. So I had a coach and I told him that I want to get ready, and I took my time because now we are talking 18 months ago. I'm about to turn 52 in September. So and then as I was training, and it was taking a lot of time, I was more and more having to spend time with myself, which is a luxury I never had in the past, I have to say. I thought, if I'm putting in all this effort, and the races are not cheap races, even though we only get a tent and water, but the whole organization behind is a costly thing, I thought maybe I should do it for others too, not only for myself.
Yes, and yeah, so you're not just preparing for the run, taking a step into such a big project, but you decided to help others. Can you tell more about your initiative and this fundraising project you started under the umbrella Corinne Runs for Good?
So as I'm again very fortunate to be surrounded by a lot of good friends, everybody started pitching in, and I met with a few foundations, but the one that spoke to my heart was actually the UNAWEZA Foundation, because they were geared to empowering women. What also, when we were exchanging and brainstorming, what really mattered, the part of the conversation was, I am where I am today because I managed to get 2 scholarships during a lifetime. And that really were the turning points of, you know, having the opportunity and getting my wings. So the idea of having scholarships for women, for girls, really talked to me because I've been there, I've enjoyed it, and, you know, I would like to pay back my dues.
Sure.
So when we met with UNAWEZA, and they bought in the idea, and with Martina being the ambassador of the Paraolympics, everything somehow fell into places. And then, of course, when I met those ladies, I just fell in love with them because impossible doesn't exist for them. Yeah. And that actually gave me wings to really prepare properly, and well, I was doing it, but it somehow gave me more energy.
Yeah. So your campaign, Corinne Runs for Good, supports scholarship for Paralympian girls in Poland. Yeah. How can we support that cause? How can we join you in supporting young girls who are probably, somehow experienced by life, but they prove by every step they take that impossible does not exist, and they can make impossible possible. How can we support it?
Well, we are doing a fundraising via the UNAWEZA Foundation, where there is, Corinne Runs for Good has a link, a landing page there where we're collecting money. The money that we are collecting is a scholarship for 10 girls. Well, we hope to reach for enough money to sponsor 10 girls. And each girl is listed on the landing page, so you get their biography, what they do, their life story. So the way everybody could pitch in, it doesn't matter how much, but every grosze counts. Yes?
Every grosz counts, yeah.
So whatever you can contribute, I would welcome the world to pitch in. Together we can make it a better place for the others. So
I do believe so. So go to UNAWEZA Foundation website, find Corinne Runs for Good and donate.
yes.
Or you can contact us directly, or you directly, if you may have a corporate motivation, an idea to give more.
That's
because
true.
That's possible,
That's
isn't it?
true. We are also now open for corporate sponsorship. We are very grateful because we already have a couple in already, but we need more. So for corporate sponsorship, we are ready to we have everything in place, corporate sponsorship agreement. So it's just reaching out to us, and we'll make it happen.
I do believe so. Okay, Corinne. Fingers crossed for your next start. And I encourage everyone to follow Corinne on her Facebook, Corinne Runs for Good, Instagram. And yeah, let's join together helping Paralympian girls, represent Poland in the best Olympics, but also empower them to believe that they are not alone in this race, that we all can help.
Yeah, the whole objective is to empower and enable these young athletes to, not only to represent Poland, but also to live their dreams.
Yeah, cool. I know many people run, but we can run for good together with Corinne.
True.